This is the route to the podium here, everybody, but you can't get there because it is locked. Lockdown here at RedBud. The first of the first ever doubleheader of Lucas Oil Pro Motocross is complete. This was called the Circle K RedBud National. I would be amiss if I didn't say it was presented by the Taser EMX E mountain bike. My man Steve Matthes likes that. Obviously the RedBud people are proud of their presenting sponsor. And I'm proud of Honda for backing this show. Honda and the all-new 2021 CRF 450R razor sharp cornering. It is the lightest, best handling, most powerful CRF 450R ever. You'll put your competition on notice every time you roll to the gate. Although I gotta say also the old CRF 250R looking very good right now. How about Jeremy Martin now suddenly sitting on 3 straight overalls and 3 straight moto wins? A lot of talk on my previous Weege show coming into this event where I interviewed Chad Reed, and Chad talked about this season has gone on longer than it usually does. We're officially past when it normally ends. That race at Ironman last weekend would have been the date and the track that should have been the finale in a normal year. And these riders were grinding during the break. I talked to Zach Osborne yesterday, and he told me that they did 3 different 6 to 7 week boot camps this year, where they only do 1 normally. They usually do 1 starting in November to get ready for the season, and then it's just racing for the rest of the year. But they did an additional boot camp during the break, March to May for Supercross. And then they did another one during the break, June to August for Motocross. So Chad's theory, and my man Grant Langston on the broadcast, he's backed it up. Some guys might be feeling fatigued. Now in the 250 class, it's not a problem for Martin right here, who is peaking at the right time. But remember, 250 riders only race half the amount of events. He missed the last couple of Supercrosses to prepare here for Motocross. We've talked a lot about how fast Dylan Ferrandis is, and he is. However, we're starting to see a pathway for Martin getting moto wins, and Ferrandis had a big crash early in the first moto. Didn't look that bad, but he said he actually hurt the shoulder and hit his head a little bit. That's worst case scenario. How's your Honda? Good? Good Honda?
Hey, getting better.
Getting better. Chase Sexton will endorse the CRF 450R. They told me it's so late I don't have to wear the mask, so you guys don't have to freak out on me in the comments, okay? I'm just staying as far away from the tents as possible. We're making steps here in 2020, like Chase Sexton, getting better. So there's a real path now we're seeing for Martin. The doubleheader thing is gonna be a factor in 2 ways. First, fatigue. If any of these guys are starting to feel run down or worn down, huh? I got permission. I'm staying far away. And I was told most of you guys probably wouldn't wear it anymore, but good job. There we go. And now I'm getting heat. So, 2 things. The fatigue in the doubleheader. We got a 2-day off break. And then, what if you get banged up? What if you get dinged up? So that's really the question. What condition will Ferrandis be in? Will he be ready to go? And he's got to start winning races now. I mean, it was like, mud race, first turn crash last week. But now it's 3 wins in a row for Martin. It's only a 12-point gap. But you just don't want it to trend in the wrong way if you're Ferrandis. This would be really the one that got away. Oh, Steve Matthes. Oh, what are you going to do, the Steve show?
Yeah, it's the Steve show, everybody.
The Steve show.
Look at the Steve show.
The Steve show. Oh, yeah.
The Weege show.
I got Honda as a sponsor. That's legit.
Your TV sucks.
Yeah. Steve Matthes, get out of here. They hate you on YouTube. The comments are going to be like, get that guy out of here. What has he even done? How about your YouTube comments for Pulp Show? Any good?
No good at all.
Exactly.
YouTube people hate me.
That's exactly it. All right, that's Steve Matthes leaving. He's in his rental car. I'm not talking about the mask. I'm not talking about the mask anymore. So can Ferrandis bounce back? Starting to see a pathway for J-Mart to, maybe we don't know if he can beat him straight up in the motos. He hasn't so far. But we're starting to see a pathway for how Martin can get it done by just doing his best in every moto, and it ended up being a 1-1 today. The rest of the 250 class is gnarly as always. Great rides by Hampshire and McElrath to get up on the podium. You just never know. It's like throw a blanket over all those guys over the 2, 3, all the way through 10th. Nice ride, by the way, for Ty Masterpool. First race of the season. I think most people in the industry had completely forgot about Ty. Didn't race Supercross. But I did find out, there were always rumors that maybe Masterpool wouldn't ride Supercross. Will Hahn of Star Racing said the problem, he just wasn't ready for Supercross this year. They have not said, the Masterpools have not said, we won't race Supercross. So we should see Masterpool in Supercross next year. But since we hadn't seen him ride in so long, I think he was totally forgotten about. I will admit, when I saw number 41, I thought it was one of their amateur kids from Loretta's racing amateur day. I swear that's what I thought. Nope. The 41 was actually a pro bike, Masterpool. They were working on the bike yesterday. He was 3rd fastest in qualifying. He whole shot the first moto, threw it up for his late and great brother, Jesse Masterpool, as he got that whole shot and held on for a podium finish in the moto, first one of his career. So now we have 49 riders, soon to potentially be in the Star Racing tents. Heard a lot about this Star Racing team and some expansion coming soon. So great job by Masterpool. Just want to mention that. Moto 2, not as good. I think he was probably pretty tired. Good job, guys. Good job. Hey, no early flights. Everybody gets to sleep. Isn't that great? Yeah, they're excited. So leads us, they're probably laughing at me behind my back now. That leads us to the 450 division, now that we've talked 250s. And Zach Osborne, wow, that leads me to Zach Osborne. That is 1-1. And I think controlled. They weren't huge gaps, but I think Osborne accomplished 2 things. Not only did he win, but I think he only expended the minimal amount of energy he needed to go 1-1. By the way, it was not hot like usual at RedBud. It's 2 months later than usual. Like I've said, the calendar has all changed. Track wasn't as deep and rough and gnarly as usual, so I think everybody conserved their energy pretty well. But this is repeatable for Osborne. I don't think he went to the wall or over the wall to get this win. So this is a big deal for Zach Osborne to go 1-1. Looked like the momentum might be shifting after last week. Eli Tomac wasn't terrible today, but by his standards, 3-time champ, off the podium in both motos, just couldn't quite do that normal late race Tomac push. Is this the Chad Reed fatigue that he was talking about, that Reed was talking about? We're gonna find out quick, because there's only 2 days to recover. So it's 2 stories. Ferrandis, a little dinged up from a crash. Will he be okay by Monday? And the 450 guys who have raced the long Supercross stretch, all of them, and now into this stretch, who's gonna be freshest for the doubleheader? And Osborne's theory yesterday when I talked to him was, if you find yourself falling off the back of the championship train by the end of this doubleheader, and then there's a weekend off coming up before Millville, how motivated are the guys gonna be through that weekend off to keep grinding? Or are some of them gonna say, dude, I'm smoked? So that's why Osborne wanted to really make a statement during this doubleheader weekend. For him, so far so good, but that's why we run the races, and we don't even have to wait as long as usual to see the next one. Thank you. That's the Stank Dog team, love it. That's the Weege Show, brought to you by Honda and the CRF 450R. We'll be right back with a preview show, like real quick, because we're going racing again on Monday at RedBud.